Okay, 301, welcome to the second part of the online live experience sharing of NSP Visakhapatnam SSC Tech entry that you went through from 6th to 10th July. And we are in the Ankur group online here. A lot of people are going for SSP from tomorrow to next 10-15 days. At least 10 of them are watching you. And they would be very happy to know your experiences of GTO series onward at part 2 of this online capsule. Please go ahead. Day 3 GTO. Go ahead with your experience.
Okay, in the GTO series, the very first thing happened is GD. Two GDs, one after another. In first GD, we gave 2 topics, and we have to discuss this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Listen to GTO, whatever time is given, you must be in the area of that. The very first topic is India's relation with other nations in strategically neutralized behavior, and what is India doing to be self-sufficient, to not be dependent to other countries.
India's relation with the neighboring countries. How is the relation? How is it going through? And what it is doing to keep the relation strategically important? That means you may relate to the Ankur Group program on this and highlight it and then proceed.
So as sir every time told you about to read about the India's relation with the neighboring countries, maybe of Afghanistan, Sri Lanka.
In which program did you learn this? In which program did you learn this? In Ankur Group?
News awareness program, sir.
Self-awareness program. My know your environment and surroundings. The global village. 353, remember?
Yes, sir.
Thumbs up chahiye. Thumbs up. 365, do you remember the My Global Village program? Self-awareness program. Starting from you up to the neighboring countries, we moved in the pre-SSB capsule, not in the SSB. It was taught to you before you touch the SSB. 90% of the student lesson learned here is, we directly want to mug up things and want to go for SSB. In Ankur Group, we start with the basic. First, you understand what are the skills you are expected to have. Aware about things around you. And then you start SSB. If you mug it up, it will be forced to study. So this is a major lesson that you must learn. He was asked about India's relation, and all of you have been given one chapter. Indo-Sri Lanka, Indo-Maldives, Indo-Bhutan, Indo-Afghanistan. What was your topic, just number 365 in the international relations?
Indo-Sri Lanka relation.
353.
Indo-Sri Lanka relation.
322, 323, 365, 363, 360. Relations, please. क्या टॉपिक दिया था आपको?
India Sri Lanka relation.
India Sri Lanka. Okay. Anybody with Bhutan? 249. What was your state? You are from Arunachal Pradesh. 249.
India-China relations, sir.
India-China relations. Look at it, because it is a neighboring country from Tibet, and we think that Tibet was a Tibet, not China. So we take it as Tibet. But presently it is held by China, so it is a bordering state. All right. So 301, continue with your topic of GD.
Okay, the very first topic is about India's relation. The second topic is what was that? Yeah, the second topic is Agnipath scheme, a good or bad. We have to discuss is about its pros, cons, implementation, challenges. So in these aspects, we have to.
You were prepared for which topic?
I was prepared for the second topic, but my whole group was prepared for the first topic. So
all right, how was the GD? Chalo. First topic was decided. Majority of people wanted to speak on India's relation because there are many repeaters and high level topic. Remember 3 type of topic: high level, medium level, low level. The high level topic was discussed because Agniveer, everybody had the knowledge probably. So this topic was good because it is of high level, intellect class, high level topic of India's international relations. This gives the standard of the GD because the candidates have to be accordingly gelled up about the international relations. Lesson learned is here this. How was your performance in GD compared to others? In short.
I spoke 4-5 times when I got a time about 30 seconds each because there is a GD of 20 minutes. It's long. So speak with your valid points or not be in the chaos as I told in the PPT GD. So speak whenever you got time.
Let's move to the GP. How was the GP?
The second GD, there is a topic of youth distraction. very general topic. Sir is again and again telling us about how we are distracted from the class. So use distractions was the second topic. It is very easy and I involved in very much.
Internet, pain or boon, it was almost close to the topic. If you have the soft skill, you can mix it up and use this malum into that malum. Malum means awareness, and in military, malum works. Malum hai ya nahi? Malum works in military. जुगाड़ मालूम, चलती फिरती लाइफस्टाइल, चलते रहना है, रुकना नहीं है. नदी की तरह मिलिट्री के लीडर्स मूव करते रहते हैं, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, न्यू इन्वायरमेंट, न्यू पीपल. तो ये जुगाड़, मालूम, चलता फिरता गति, ये सब हमारी क्वालिटीज चाहिए हमारे मिलिट्री लीडर्स को. तो वो आपको डेवलप करना है. ठीक है? सो वेरी नाइस. डिस्ट्रैक्शन, आई डोंट नो, बट हु कैन एल्स स्पीक मोर देन this topic on this topic called distraction than 301 himself, and he knows it well why I'm saying this.
Yes.
Okay, continue please.
After it, we have gone to GP, group progressive exercise, where we gave a set of SRTs of 4 or 5 SRTs maybe. So my experience मैं share करना चाहता हूँ आपसे कि आप लोग ऐसे approach कर सकते हैं GP को. आप लोग के लिए केक वॉक होगा अगर आप बहुत सारे GP पहले से सॉल्व करके जा रहे हैं. इफ नहीं किया है तो जैसे जब GTO बता रहा होगा स्टिक से दिस प्रॉब्लम, तो आप उसको डायरेक्शन वाइज नोट कर लीजिए अपने दिमाग में कि प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है, नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट वेस्ट, नॉर्थ किस तरह प्रॉब्लम है और आपको कैसे जाना है. नॉर्थ ईस्ट साउथ वेस्ट जाना है या नॉर्थ वेस्ट साउथ ईस्ट जाना है या नॉर्थ ईस्ट वेस्ट साउथ जाना है. तो ये आप अपने दिमाग में अगर बना लेंगे तो आपके लिए SRT GP सॉल्व करना बहुत ईजी हो जाएगा. तो मैंने इस तरह किया था. और GTO की ब्रीफिंग बहुत तेज़ होती है. इट इज सो फास्ट. वो 5 मिनट्स बोलते हैं लेकिन वो 2-3 मिनट में ही खत्म कर देते हैं. तो आप
मेरे से भी ज्यादा तेज बोलते हैं वो.
बहुत तेज
मेरे से भी ज्यादा तेज बोलते हैं.
होता है वो बहुत ही.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this point is very important. GTOs have been trained from something. Comma, full stop. They are also tested by someone before they pass to carry out examination at your SSB centers. They trap you by their dialogues. And they don't speak second time. So in Ankur group training, I have been emphasizing you. Yesterday, I did not give chance for 322 to speak. She knows why. Because first time she did not respond properly. This, if I don't inculcate in your habits, you will not understand. Hit first, hit hard, keep hitting. If you miss the chance first time, they are not going to look at you. They are making you red after that. This is what they want. Are you intelligent? Are you responsive? Are you instant? Are you instant? Instant means instant. Otherwise, 6,000 rounds per minute, per barrel, bullets passing very fast in that operational area. There is no time. There is no time. So this habit or behavior inculcation in you, which I have been doing again and again to challenge you that if you don't open your mic immediately, don't respond to me and this was the behavioral changes which I was trying to inculcate in you. This is the live example. Go ahead, please continue. GP, short.
Okay. फिर एक कार्ड मिलेगा for 5 minutes of reading. There you do all the things.
Procedure known to the class. Continue with the lesson learned.
Okay. After it, GD chaos happened again. Because everyone has their own view, then I entered and gave all the points very clearly because I am very solved so much SRTs, gave appropriate answers. Each one of them are agreed to my point, and I was nominated as a leader. I given all the things, and I did GP very efficiently and good. Later on, after GP, we went to progressive.
Okay, so lesson learned here is this person has graduated from a second speaker, a little participant in GD, in the second speaker in PPDT, second participant or 3-4 participation in GD, and now he has been a leader. Look at this. Upward graph. This is called upward graph, which I have been telling you. The SSB, all exercises matter. So here there is an upward graph. This is the lesson learned here. Secondly, the structure which has been taught to you in the GP, the way you learned things here, was it working well?
Yes, sir.
In the same procedures, 4 points, priorities, resources, grouping and solutions with the technical distance calculations.
Yes, sir.
Reasoning.
Everything
Did
is
it
same.
work well?
Yes, sir.
Were the students doing similar way other students?
No, sir. Most of the students are writing a paragraph and start writing.
Long
They are
writing
aware
and
about the resources.
management. Okay, let's move to the progressive group task. All the 4 group tasks together, please, in one go. Quickly,
Okay.
one point each.
Okay. In progressive group task, there is a so much of chaos by the repeaters. So be attentive there. If you have some points, put that and enforce that point. I was
What
feeling
happened? What happened by the repeaters?
that repeaters are again.
What did they do with the balli danda?
Sir, they
What?
are again and again doing the same thing and speaking so much that the fresher doesn't get a chance.
My question is in the progressive group task, what did the repeater do? They jumped to the balli danda and went off so that you lost the balli danda and you were not able to speak. I would like to hear that from you for the repeaters and freshers. Quickly, please.
In the PGT, they took up the things and jump towards आगे वो बढ़ जाते हैं और उसकी वजह से क्या होता है फ्रेशर्स पीछे रह जाते हैं और अपना पॉइंट्स अगर देते भी हैं तो वो सुनते नहीं है उस बात को क्योंकि वो आगे हैं और वो ही आगे लीड करते हैं तो एक तरह से लीडर वो बन जाता है तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग ऐसा ना करें आप लोग भी सामान उठा के जल्दी से आगे बढ़े क्योंकि आपके देखते ही आपको पता चल जाएगा प्लैंक लगा के आगे जाना है तो आप प्लैंक लगा के आगे चले जाइए आप वेट मत करिए और एमुनिशन बॉक्स तो कतई मत उठाइए इंटेंशनली अगर वो लेफ्ट आउट हो गया है तो उठाइए क्योंकि और लोग आपको बोल ही देंगे उठाने के लिए।
So don't become a baggage in progressive group task. Do not become a baggage. That means don't increase your bag by carrying another bag. As such, you are a baggage. As such, you are a baggage. Now you are picking another bag. So please take something which can move you. That is Patta Balli and move forward. As I said in the progressive group task, first day, first exercise you can watch, but the second, third, I don't know how to 3001 did. That's what I'm looking forward to. Your experience on second, third, and fourth exercises. Quick, please, then move to the half group task.
In our group task, we did well. 3 persons and easy obstacle. I got chance to speak. In command task, I find myself somehow difficult because I got मैं जीरो हो गया था उस टाइम पे देखने के बाद बिकॉज मैं रूल्स पे ज़्यादा ध्यान दे रहा था मैंने जीटीओ की लिसनिंग ढंग से सुनी नहीं सुनी क्या मैं याद नहीं था मुझे जीटीओ की लिसनिंग ये लेसन
वीडियो की ब्रीफिंग याद नहीं रही, ये पॉइंट मैं इनसे ठीक से सुनना चाहूंगा और क्या गलती हुई और इन्होंने सबऑर्डिनेट के साथ क्या किया. गो अहेड.
तो कमांड टास्क में क्या प्रॉब्लम हुई थी कि वहाँ पे 3 ऑब्स्टेकल मुझे दिए गए जिसमें ब्लू कलर था सब में और स्टार्टिंग लाइन वाइट थी तो कलर रूल के हिसाब से हम ब्लू में केवल हम लोग स्टैंड हो सकते हैं.
Keep to the English also. We have some South Indian students.
In the blue bricks, we only can put ourselves, not the materials or not anything. So there is a distance of more than 4 feet, so we have to use something extra. So I cannot get the idea how to cross that. I forget. I only learned that there is a color loop. Don't have to jump here. We don't have to put anything material there. So I forgot to use physical support. Because whenever you start something, you have the physical support. I forget that point. That GTO has said me before in the briefing. So GTO said me when I got 2-3 minutes stuck. He said me, "Do you have any problem?" I said yes, sir. So he asked to your subordinates that is there any need of physical support. I asked and they said yes, we can use physical support. Then I got an idea and I start doing and I crossed first, second and third obstacle.
All right. How was the FGT? Okay.
Yes, sir. Final group task is very much okay as compared to PGT.
Did GTO interact with you? Anything? Did he ask you anything personally? Quickly.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, he asked me about did you had any coaching yet? So I said yes because I already said in the interview. So I do not want to bluff.
Your interview was before this.
Before this, in the second
Okay.
day. I will convey before conference.
All right. How was your GOR? The fun-loving exercise.
बारिश हो गई थी सर. There is a rainy and cloudy behavior in the environment, so we only get to solve only 3. First one is ramp walk, second one is figure of 8, and the third one is spider web.
Okay.
it gives us full energy.
Individual obstacle.
Individual obstacle, it is a day 4 thing. In the day 4 individual obstacle, there is 3-minute timing, 10 obstacles we have to solve so fastly. We have to go one by one fastly and arrange it in a proper manner. That and after one doubt सबके मन में होता है, ये इंडिविजुअल ऑब्स्टेकल में जो मेरे मन में भी था, वहाँ जाके सॉल्व हुआ कि हम रिपीट कब कर सकते हैं इंडिविजुअल ऑब्स्टेकल, और क्या हम सारे ऑब्स्टेकल एक सीरीज से ही करें 1 2 3 4 5 6। तो नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है। हम सारे ऑब्स्टेकल सीरीज से नहीं करते, क्योंकि वो खुद ही बहुत डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग मैनर में दिए होते हैं। और रिपीट आप तभी कर सकते हैं, आई मेंशन दिस पॉइंट अगेन एंड अगेन, रिपीट आप तभी कर सकते हैं जब आप 1 से लेकर 10 तक सारे ऑब्स्टेकल अपने दिमाग में बैठा लें कि आपने कंप्लीट कर लिया है। अगर आप ऐसा नहीं करते हैं, आपने 9 ही किए हैं और आपको लगता है आपने 10 करनी है, तो वो नेगेटिव मार्किंग में चली जाएगी। ये जीटीओ ने हमें साफ साफ बोला था कि अगर आपने 9 के बाद तुरंत फिर आपने सोचा कि अब तो मेरे कंप्लीट हो गए, टाइम बचा है, तो आप फिर से चले गए, तो वो गलत हो जाएगा। तो ये आप इंडिविजुअल में याद रखिए और लाइवली रहिए, इंडिविजुअल बहुत अच्छा जाएगा, एकदम मस्ती से।
Point to note here is, now you are understanding about GTO, online classes versus offline classes. Please comment on this. Do you think that there is a requirement to carry out physical training of all these exercises and go to SSB, or it is otherwise okay? What is your now view after coming from SSB? And tell us about that part.
Before going to SSB for the GTO series, I am very much scared about things that I have learned in online. I have seen the video. Others people are doing physically, so maybe I lose. But I personally say this doesn't make any sense. If you have seen the obstacles, if you had discussed with the repeaters, everything is so easy. But only the one thing you have to remember: do not get absent-minded whenever you see the object. अपने आप को बहुत स्ट्रेस्ड आउट नहीं कर लेना है कि अरे ये क्या देख लिया मैंने। बहुत इजी टास्क होते हैं जो हम जनरल लाइफ में परफॉर्म करते रहते हैं, वही सब।
Are you seeing that by watching the Google video obstacles and learning procedures through the online mentoring, fundas, concepts, purpose, theme based preparation, it is okay to go for SSB or to undergo a physical training and offline institute? Please answer that question clearly.
No sir, it is not needed to go to an offline classes. It is very much okay to go online and perform all the exercises.
Let's move to the interview, please. Come.
Okay. In the, as I said, interview scheduled in the day 2, but in interview I somehow got hesitated and stressed out because whatever he will ask, I do not know or not know, because repeaters have so much of wide knowledge. I do not have very much wide knowledge. So questions arrived in me. Very first rapid fire question, short intro, not long intro. In the rapid fire, short intro, then about your schedule in the house, then how your 10th percentage to college, then your favorite teacher, whom do you don't like, then about your schooling, about the issues you faced in your schooling, what your mother's occupation, what your father's occupation, if you have your father, then what your brother's doing, how is your relation with your brother, father or mother, and what your relation with the neighbor. Each and every question which I think sir has told you again and again, the same rapid fire, but in a mixed manner, not in a sequential manner that if he asks about the percentage, then he will only go to the academics. No, he may be jump to extracurriculars, he may be jump to your sports or NCC things also, if you have mentioned in the PIQ. And the very most important thing, write your PIQ with full concentration. They give a lot of time to write it. Do not bother about it. Then in a fast manner we have to write it. No, they give a lot of time. Be clear and do not write anything extra in the PIQ. Be precise and remember those things that you have written in the PIQ. Do not forget it, because IO is checking line by line of it. Line by line. And he is writing also. Whenever you speak, he writing whatever you speak. I speak 3 friends' name. He wrote this also. That your friends Prashant Pandey, what is it? So he is checking that I am not bluffing or not. So bluff nature भी आपका check करते रहेगा time to time. और मेरे
Some tricky question. Some tricky questions which you like to share with the class quickly.
Yeah. The very first tricky question is what you will give to the Navy, what Navy will give to you. The same questions in a tricky manner. And the second,
What you will give to the Navy, what skills of you learned in your college or employment are going to be used in which way in the Indian Navy? And why you want to join armed forces? What are you looking from armed forces? What will you get from armed forces? Same question, ladies and gentlemen, in a different manner. What will you give to the Navy? What you expect from the Navy? Why are you joining armed forces? And what skills are you going to use and where are you suitable in the armed forces? Corps of Signals, Engineering Department of the Navy, Artillery, Armored, Pilot, Ground Duty, ATC officer. Profile of the job must be known to you. Then only you can suit yourself through the PIQ. Hobbies, interest, leadership, blank story, SDT. And now this question must get linked. That is the issue on the SSP. It is a huge story, complex one. You cannot plan it. You will get trapped in case you are not original and not prepared in totality. In totality. Continue, please.
SGT question 1 arrived about what your friends think about you. Just state away. What your friends think about you, just speak. And they are matching each line by line what you are speaking and what you have written. And after it, they asked me about several things about, because I went for a Navy entry. So about the Navy, whoever is going for the Navy, Air Force and Armed Forces, you must have deep knowledge of it, mainly of branches and the ranks and what is doing, what was the purpose, motto, who is the chief commander, who is the who is leading it, and who is the defense minister. The general awareness question. And one thing also, must know about your nation, your state, my city, and yourself too, because it is very much important. I got a question from awareness, that is, tell me the neighboring state which has the border from your state, all the states. Tell me, it is a rapid fire question. Tell me also the chief minister of each of state which has a border with you. Tell me the governor of each state. Tell me the MLA of each state. This is the whole question. And in that moment of time, I think ये मेरे से क्या पूछ लिया सर, क्योंकि ये बहुत जनरल नॉलेज वाला क्वेश्चन था. मैंने कहा इतना सारा तो मुझे नहीं आता, frankly speaking मुझे नहीं पता ये सब. So I spoke about the neighboring states. I spoke about the governor of my state, chief minister of my state, MLA of my state, but I frankly don't know anything about other states. So I spoke, sorry sir. So if you know the purpose of this question, yesterday I spoke to sir, the purpose of this question is that it is not important to know everything about it. The purpose of this question is that be confident, speak and speak. Do not get stuck in that question. That if you do not know, you do not speak a single bit. At least you know about your state, at least you know about your neighboring states which are having the boundary of you. So at least speak that in a confident way.
Your questions were mainly based on the PIQ, and most of the time you were grilled onto your PIQ, personality based on your friends, your psychology, etc. Where their question diversified to other parts of the subject.
Yes sir, they are asking about some technical questions also. How ships is working, what is the principle of ships, and what are the aircraft they are taking, what is the length of, first of all we have to tell what are the 2 ships, 3 ships, or what is
all
the
right, awareness about Indian Navy, point taken. Another.
Social awareness sir, about the friends and family.
Okay, behavioral question, because this gentleman is a extracurricular master. He has been into the acting, sports, stage, management, social life, and hell of a lot of social behavior, and he has shown it in the GTO series, and therefore he has been questioned onto that. Even verification of Mr. Prashant versus Prakash name, they wanted to verify whether he is just bluffing or is he actually having these friends. Is he so much friendly that he is distracted, or he is actually onto the path? He will go to the office or start behaving with the accident and go to the hospital and remain in the hospital for 3 days in the SRT. Okay.
But SRT questions also they may ask.
SRT questions also are asked. Okay, third, fourth dimension of interview, please, quickly.
Fourth dimension about your regular schedule, whatever you do.
Schedule of your life, everything was known to you. All these questions have been known to you. Weekdays, weekend, they want to compare whether you are actually bluffing, because in the weekend you will say something, in the week you will say something, and you will be caught. All this is basically nothing except a trap coming on for you. They are actually penetrating, probing into your mind to find out whether you are actual or you are not. They want integrity, they want honesty, they want original military leaders. That potential they are looking forward into you. In few minutes of interview, they will find out the gray area, the weak areas, and after that your entire interview is going to be towards that. If you can diversify more and more, you can clarify in the beginning everything in one go, the questions variety will increase, subject and domain will increase, they will test you in many other areas and arenas, and then chances of selection would be higher. Point to learn is this. Anything else you would like to say about interview? Last point, please.
Sir, general awareness, general questions.
All right. Okay. Let's move to the conference.
Okay, we all are waiting for the conference.
Did he ask you about the training part?
Yes, sir. In the interview, he asked me about the training part. I said in GTO series, he's checking about the interview. That whom do you have training? What is the name of that mentor and how much he's charged? I said less. He asked about the actual charge, what actually he's charging, and after it he said he is doing a great job.
Okay, so great, very nice. Okay, next.
Next, we moved to conference the 5th day, and there asked several questions about our stay, about our food, about our friends, about our recreation, about our library, any suggestion for the SSB, and in where you have went, and if you bluff there. That some of the students have said we went to INS Kursura, and frankly speaking, they didn't went to INS Kursura. They just say because we all are saying this, and they asked them that what you have seen in INS Kursura, and they got blank. Because अगर आप नहीं गए तो आपको नहीं पता ना कि अंदर क्या था, क्योंकि आपने इतना तो डिस्कस किया ही नहीं आपके फ्रेंड्स से. तो वहाँ कुछ लोग फंस गए थे, तो आप वही बताइए जहाँ आप घूमने गए. और मैं कैलाशगिरी गया था. दे आस्क्ड मी अबाउट द हाइट ऑफ दैट mountain. So I read it in the board that is 119 meters. So I spoke them. They asked me about the ropeway, asked me about the fare of the ropeway, and they also asked me to rate myself in the rating of each psychological series, GTO series, and IO series. And I rate myself accordingly, whatever I think. And later on, he again asked me that do you find anything improper or irrelevant here? So I speak no, and conference over. 3-4 minutes conference, and we go out and wait for the result. And one by one, when 14 chess numbers completed, then we got a result. And unfortunately, no one has been selected in our group. We all 14 have washed out, and gave a lot of motivation to come again with full enthusiastic energy and proceed with the same procedure and hit hard. That's all.
All right. That's a great experience sharing by you. Just number 301. Causing yourself, self-analysis has been the biggest or the most important part of my Ankur group training to you. All my exercises, when I give you to practice, I carry out a self-analysis by you, and I tell you to judge yourself. Many of you who have gone through the basic interview, I had asked you at the end of it, I have not judged you. During the basic SSB interview, if you recall, I asked you how much marks will you give yourself. Do you remember that question?
Yes, sir.
Just the thumbs up, please. So this is what I want to tell you, that analysis of you, who are you, nobody can do better than you, provided you understand how to analyze by minor alignment of the mentor. Rest all, you are the judge. Therefore, I warn you not to practice with your group mates, classmates, or your batchmates in the WhatsApp group, because they are not going to judge. They should not judge you. Even I should judge you. If the day you can judge yourself, you are the one who is going to be selected. This is the main lesson that I'd like to draw in today's class. Your self-confidence of a long-term sustained training of physical and mental intellectualism in your life through your parents, teachers, and yourself. Little bit of mentoring, slight realignment, understanding the SSB procedures without actual physical practice. If you walk towards SSB, that would be the best way to approach or tackle SSB. So ladies and gentlemen, work on this well and get more energy into you. Practice by self-strategy, self-analysis, and in case you get stuck, come to the mentor in the last, because nothing is impossible from you, right? Last point which I'd like to ask from 301 is, he made some repeaters and they asked him about 301, that how you have done training and what makes you this. Today you are, I am a 4-time conference out. I would like to touch upon that point from 301 and what conspired between you and your friends in this regard after the SSB.
After we have conference out, chess number 14 of mine, he came to me and asked me that where you have gone to the training. In the day one, I spoke him about me that I had a training, I know each and every procedure of it, that freshers are going to repeat it to us each and every procedure of the next day. So I very much aware of it. So I said मुझे सब पता है, तो मैं रिपीटर से पास ज़्यादा जाता नहीं था. फिर बाद में मैं जाना शुरू किया, तो फिर उन लोगों को लगा कि ये तो बहुत ट्रेंड होके आया है और ऑफलाइन इसने कोचिंग की होगी या कहीं कोचिंग की होगी. फिर 15 जब मेरा बिहेवियर पूरा 5 डेज का उन्होंने देख लिया सब ने, तो रिपीटर जो थे चेस नंबर 14 वो मेरे पास आए और he spoke me that where you have gained a training, because I am the 11th time repeater here and I see the same confidence, enthusiasm in you, because no fresher as compared to you is as much prepared as you. So in that point of time I realized that the mentoring from the sir is so beneficial for me, that I have been in that stage that the repeaters come to me and say this to me. So I am very much owed to sir. Sir, thank you so much. You have trained me so much that some person came to me and see me like this. And after conference out,
Nice of you, chess number 301. Is chess number 366 in the class? Good morning, chess number 366. Alright, chess number 366 on returning from Visakhapatnam has joined Ankur group. He was the chess number 14 and he is going for a later entry, so I have not included him in this class. Although 365 has come, 367 has also joined because they have the interview, but 366 would be there with me for a little long time, and I will make you meet him when this same story could be repeated a little later. So it will be a cycle and it will be live in the life. Right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, anybody has any quick questions to him, 2 to 3 minutes to 301. Last part of the webinar. It's a bit delayed, but we will take 2 questions. Go ahead, please. Shoot.
Okay, anybody have any questions, please ask.
So with that, chess number 365, you have the 1 FSB at Dehradun tomorrow. We wish you best of luck. You are also a very experienced student and I have a lot of faith in you. Confidence must bubble out from you. Smile. Don't be so serious. Let's show the good smile to the ladies and gentlemen today. There's so many of them watching on this handsome young man who is going to be having a potentials of the military leader. So all the best to 365 for your endeavors for the Dehradun SSB, and 301, thankful to you for giving us your insight, live experience. Continue with us. You are associated with SSB Ankur Group. Once in Ankur Group, always in Ankur Group. That is how I say. Association with the registration becomes permanent. Many of you should join, get benefited, and it is open to many of you. Such webinars, I don't hold horses. I give it to everyone so that people can learn lessons and grow. If they can imbibe certain habits and inculcate certain sanskars, certain oil cues, they can do in graduation, they can do in your employment well. SSB is not only SSB, it is life skill, it is beyond. So let's have that into your mindset and move ahead. अरमा है तो पंख उगाने होंगे, अरमा है तो पंख उगाने होंगे, पंख हम दे देंगे, तुम्हें फड़फड़ाने होंगे. With that, we end this webinar. All the best to you. Sunday Inspirationals is part of the Ankur Group training on which we have open webinars and such people are invited. Successful candidates are also invited. We put it on the YouTube so that you can watch in posterity, learn lessons from it and grow more and more. Thank you. Jai Hind. Good day.
Jai Hind, sir, and all the best to the candidates who are going to speak.
All the best. 365.
Thank you, sir. All the best. Thank you.